why it looks a little bit different.
Hey folks, Raymond here, Kilted Prepper, and look who's here with me. Patara from
Appalachia's Homestead
with Patara.
Yes.
And
yes.
so we're here at the Knoxville. Knoxville. Sorry, that's my Texan coming out. Knoxville Homesteading and Preparedness show, and I invited Patara to come and check it out, and here she is.
Yes.
And so I'm now fanboying all over it, and super excited about seeing her and meeting her. And we were actually sitting here having some really good discussions.
I know, you should hit live. It was good. Well, we were on a roll. It was passion. It was good.
So, for all y'all who maybe just watched her show, it was Doomsday and Chickens this morning. And that's what we kind of were talking about PayPal, what's going on there, and talking about chickens, and talking about coffee, and what else were we talking about?
We were talking about how people feel they need to be prepared.
Yeah.
Parents are concerned for their children these days.
Yeah.
Times are different.
Yeah.
It's not a what if scenario. Times are different. We're living in different times now.
Hold on. And we're back. Hopefully, I'm Raymond, Mhor, Kilted Prepper, and this is Patara with
Appalachia's Homestead.
With Patara. So, and we're here at the Knoxville.
Crazy Prepper Conference.
Yep.
And hey, crazy. You got to be a little crazy to make it these days.
Yeah,
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Helps.
No, don't listen to all that stuff.
But we were just talking about her video that she did this morning about Doomsday and Chickens and all that's going on. And one of the things that we really want to put out there, folks, is do not be afraid.
No.
And just, take one day at a time. I'm also a big person on don't panic buy. How many people have you been seeing panic buy?
Well, here's the thing. Regardless of who you are, whether you are a homesteader, a farmer, a prepper, whatever walk of life that you are, if you are constantly a little bit at a time doing your due diligence, you are never going to have to panic buy.
Yeah.
That is the absolute truth in all of it. So I think those that you see in any scenario when it comes to panic buying, the ones that panic buy are the ones that didn't prepare.
Yeah.
I wasn't rushing out, and I know this is a scenario everybody always uses, but I wasn't stressing about toilet paper in 2020.
I wasn't. No.
Okay? I know alternatives to toilet paper, although I wouldn't prefer it, but my point is we didn't have that stress. And wouldn't it be nice if that comes down to your food, your security, being able to heat your home?
Yep.
We can go 100 ways with that.
Yeah, but one of the things that I stress is I teach what's called the $5 rule.
Yes.
Just take $5 every time you go to the store and buy $5.
That's it.
And just slowly take baby steps and slowly start moving, and you'll be amazed by how fast your preps will grow just by doing $5.
That's right. Well, we back in February, like what yours is, I just, because a lot of people are worried about food security. And again, that's a huge topic, and a lot of people have a lot of input on that. But like you, I said, just do 5 cans a week.
Yeah.
5 cans a week. Whatever you feel you can budget in your budget that week, whatever looks good to you, maybe where you have a hole, and just keep going. Don't make a big deal of it. But think about just like you said. So all these people that took your advice, maybe took my advice or whatever, and just sort of started socking things away, again, not only are they prepared in terms of being prepared for any event, God forbid anything happen, God forbid, but think about how much money they've saved.
Yeah. Food's investment.
Total investment.
Yeah.
Total investment.
What you buy today will definitely go up tomorrow. And
yes.
We went, it was amazing. We kind of splurged a little bit and bought some ribeye steaks just the other day. And we used to be able to buy them, and these are the thin cuts.
Yeah.
$9. They were $18. They doubled in price.
Totally believe it.
Yeah.
Totally believe it.
Yeah.
Totally believe it.
So
and even if you go to like a lot of places where people affiliate discount shopping with, say like Aldi. I do a lot of videos at Aldi. It's fairly close to me. I felt like I got a good deal. I had enough variety for things that I do use. I use in recipes, obviously, but then I put things away or I buy to donate. So, but like I have it in one of my videos. If you buy grape jelly, James loves grape jelly. He loves grape jelly. So if you buy the grape jelly, for example, a year ago it was 87 cents. I have this documented. 87 cents. Today, it's $1.99.
It's insane.
That is insane.
The price.
Does that sound like 8% to you?
No. I've been kind of tracking, and mine is about 23, 25, if not more percent. So it's insane.
Yes.
Things that's going on.
Yes.
What advice do you have for new preppers today?
Well, the first advice it would be to be honest with yourself and recognizing and going through a checklist of yourself of truly what are your skill sets? What can you do? So that's the positive, right? Versus what can you not do? What really pulled me back, got me into this lifestyle, which I've said openly on many videos. I grew up with 5 generations in my family. And so I had a great-great-grandmother growing up. That's who I hung out. I hung out with a very old lady for most summers and after school. She was born in 1901. You know, so she could do anything. So, but as we've gotten older and life changed, I didn't do that after I was married, had children, blah, blah, blah. But like I said before, I stepped out on my back porch one day and I realized I wasn't growing a single thing to eat.
Yeah.
And I had 3 little kids. And so what I did is okay, this is a major hole in my skill sets. I mean, I think I can figure some things out if I have to, but then I went, no, I can't. I don't have a garden hoe. I don't have a tiller. I don't have seeds. So then I sought out people locally or in the family that I knew were a resource for this information. This was a long time ago. So now you have YouTube. Now you have, there's more information out there. But I admitted to myself, there's a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm responsible for me and my children.
Yeah.
What if something happens? What can I do and how can I give it my best? And that's how so that can apply to anything, as far as attitude. But in terms of what you're seeing today, yes, you need to pick up on skill sets, but unfortunately, here's that honest moment where a lot of people don't like to hear this. With the times that we're living in, it doesn't take a lot of skill sets to go to Aldi and pick up your $5 a week thing. Now, I know some people they may push back on you and say, well, times are tough and I don't have the money. It's again, it's that moment of, are you being honest with yourself?
Be honest with yourself.
Can you find the $5?
Yeah. Well, it's not even $5. So if you can't afford 5, do 3.
Yeah.
But if you can't afford 5, do 5. Well, if you can maybe afford 10, do 10.
Whatever you
but
do.
you have. What I'm trying to teach people is the habit.
Yes.
You want to form the habit so it just continues to grow.
Yes.
And then, if you can then expand that, like when you go to Lowe's,
Right.
$5 at Lowe's, or
Yes.
$5 at CVS,
Yes.
or Walgreens, or wherever's in your area.
Well, I think people need to accept that we're living in a world of trying to survive.
Yeah.
And if you want to do that, you have to take on the attitude. In my opinion, what did your great grandfather do, and how would he have navigated? And he didn't listen to malarkey.
Yeah.
He went and did it, and he got it done. And you're proof in the pudding because you're here.
Well,
right?
I learned a lot from my mom. My mom's a Depression era mom.
Okay.
And so I was raised with prepping and canning and dehydrating. My mom had one of the first Excalibur dehydrators ever. And so we've always done that. I mean, when we were kids, I remember having a big crock of pickles.
Yeah.
And if we ever wanted a snack, we'd go to the pickle tray.
So what you're saying is this isn't about being caught up in just the times. It is a lifestyle.
Yeah, it is.
And when you choose that lifestyle, you naturally and progressively teach that to the next generation, the children below you, and see, then that's going to continue.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
Lifestyle, definitely is.
Lifestyle.
Yeah. So, what are some fun things? What's a fun thing that you can share?
As far as what, homesteading?
Homesteading, anything that
I mean,
comes to your head?
mucking stalls is not fun.
No.
Well, I think what people don't know, if they've never, this lifestyle in terms of when you really look at it, because I consider myself a homesteader, and that is in the lifestyle of preparedness, because that's what homesteaders were. They were preppers.
Doomsday preppers.
They were your ultimate doomsday preppers.
Yep.
But I think the joy that comes out of it is you're constantly having to work with nature, and you're constantly being challenged, and it's teaching you. It can be as simple as something as, like I was talking to a lady over there on the other side of the conference, and she said, I just got my first silkies. And I said, well, you just got the ultimate doomsday chicken. And she's like, what? And I was like, so I went into my little spiel. I'm like, people don't know. I mean, you can think it's a cute chicken, and this is fun, but they're the ultimate in terms of going broody and giving more life back to you on the farm. So see, you're achieving your goals in terms of sustainability, but then you're learning the whole process from these animals. You're learning how their existence is, how they survive, their tendencies. So I think that's I really like having moments of being able to pass that to other people, especially kids. I love working with kids. Believe it or not, I really love working with little kids with all these types of subjects.
So, what's your favorite animal then? You got turkeys. We know your turkey is doing Miss
Blanche.
And then you got your chickens.
Yes.
And your goats.
Yes.
And you got a cow.
At 3 dairy cows.
So, what's your favorites, or what do you find yourself interacting with?
Well, right now I've got some nosy barn kittens that are but surprisingly, turkeys are a really fun investment, and they have a lot of personality.
I was just going to mention that. Do you
really
notice
do.
personality?
Yes, strangely enough. Honestly, though, I think the hardest animal for me to raise, and people will find this odd, but to me, the hardest thing that I've ever done is raising a sow for butcher. And I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. I'm not saying whatever. I'm saying my experience was I was taken aback at how smart they are.
Yeah.
Which you know that,
Yeah.
which until you see it, you don't. It's different. They are highly intelligent. They communicate. They bond. And they don't just bond with themselves, they bond with you, they bond, their bond is very strong. I think that's the hardest thing that I've done, that I probably learned the most from.
And then you had to put it down?
We took them to butcher. And that's why we got them.
Yeah,
That's why they tell you don't name them.
Yeah.
Don't spend too much time with them, because and which to me is a good thing, because it may. I know some people don't like to hear this, but if you're going to take it to butcher, then you should at least appreciate its life and give it the best life. I had a whole different outlook. Now, and that would be the same way with your chickens or your steers and everything else, but that probably is a big deal.
Yeah.
Still
We're even still naming our deer. My wife goes out and name our deer.
Yes.
Okay, you can't shoot that one now. Well, I'm running out of deer that I can shoot.
Right? Because they're just so majestic, and they're a blessing. So but we're supposed to bond like that. We're supposed to.
But we also take care of our herd.
Yes.
I mean, I believe in being a good steward of the land.
Yes.
And so we take care of our herd. We feed them. We take care of them. I give them minerals. I'm working. We got a whole bunch of does and everything, and fawns and stuff. And so we're always looking to improve that herd and things. So.
Well, this has been a great day.
It has been.
A really nice gathering of people, lots of information. I got a new axe.
Cool.
I have to fit in with you, right?
Yep.
Right?
Definitely.
Yes.
So that's everything. I mean, looks like they're getting ready to do a class here. We're sitting here in a quiet area, so we're getting ready to do a class.
They're going to be teaching some more classes today.
So been a lot of fun. I really appreciate you
Oh,
coming
this was
by.
wonderful. I appreciate you letting me know,
Yeah.
you know, because I don't live too far from here, so.
Anything you want to say? Promote yourself.
Well, check us out on YouTube at Appalachia's Homestead with Patara here on Facebook. And just, guys, stay very, very busy.
Yep.
Very, very busy.
I'm Raymond Mhor.
I'm Patara.
We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless. And Kilted.